Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the strongest of them all? Well, it's about to be me after this. Hey guys, and welcome to Boss Busters, the series where I show you how to fight some of the toughest bosses in the Kingdom Hearts series, and maybe other series as well. Today we're going to take a look at the one and only secret challenge boss in Kingdom Hearts 0.2 Birth by Sleep, a fragmentary passage, and that is the Zodiac version of Phantom Aqua. In order to unlock this boss, you must clear the game and open all 12 Zodiac sign chests scattered throughout the worlds. If you need locations on those chests, check out episode 7 of my Let's Play or my objectives guide when it releases, both of which will be linked down below. But this guide is assuming you've done all of this already and you're ready to enter that secret mirror. So, prep. I think this boss is pretty doable, being around level 60 or above if you feel confident in your ability, but if you don't have a lot of confidence in your reaction time, or this keeps happening to you while you're trying to get to the boss, then I recommend you complete the Test of Strength 3 objective before trying, and that will have your Aqua be at least level 80. Items are not required, but I guess it won't hurt to bring some ethers if you have any, since magic is crucial in stopping one of her most devastating attacks. If you got all that covered, enter the mirror in the center of the room of the world within to get started. Before getting to the boss, you'll have to do this small battle rush with a dark side, 2 mob fights, and a demon tower fight. After the demon tower fight, it's time for the real boss. Alright, at the very start of the fight, before we get into her moves, you have 2 options on how to approach this. If you want to push your luck, mash the X button to attack right when this begins, and if you're lucky you will parry her and she will be open to attack. If you want to play it safe, just cartwheel back at the beginning and notice the moves she opens with to react accordingly. So, talking about her moves, we have some general points to go over. Anytime you see her attack marked as orange, it means that the attack is unblockable. You cannot use barrier to stop it, so don't even try. Orange moves need to be dodged away from with your cartwheel's invincibility frames. All of Aqua's moves give off cues in the teleportation, and you use her teleportation pattern to recognize what she's about to do. In general, I'm always moving in this fight and ready to cartwheel at any time, just in case she's about to do a fast but reactable attack, because trust me, she does sometimes. If you see Phantom Aqua teleport far back, then above you, it means she's about to poke you. In her third teleport after the first 2 I just told you about, press square and use barrier to block that poke. After your barrier blocks successfully, press circle to jump out of the barrier and she is open to attack. Oh yeah, about that. Anytime I say Phantom Aqua is open to attack in this video, I recommend you combo her with 2 combos back to back. After your second combo, you will hit her revenge value and she'll retaliate with an orange attack. So after your second finisher, make sure you always cartwheel away to dodge and then prepare for her next attack. This is optional, but if you want to get fancy while attacking her and do more damage than usual, you can activate your Spellweaver. While comboing her in Spellweaver, you will be allowed to get more than 3 combos on her. If you're comboing her with Spellweaver and it seems you pushed her too far back with your finisher, you can use Fire and then start pressing X to continue your combos. If you do decide to combo her with Spellweaver, watch her very carefully. When you see her backflip like this, it means she's about to retaliate and you need to get out of the way. If all that is too much pressure for you, you can do the entire fight without activating Spellweaver and just combo her twice every time and be sure about when she'll retaliate. It's up to you. When you see Phantom Aqua teleport into a running animation, you need to use barrier quickly. Right after the running animation, she will teleport again and try to launch you up into the air. If you barrier in time, you can block that attack and then jump with circle out of the barrier and she will be open to attack. If you see Phantom Aqua teleport in, slashing immediately with her arm out, you need to start blocking with barrier. She is going to barrage you with the same slash over and over and over and over again, and it will keep getting faster. After it reaches its fastest point, it will stop briefly for a second. When it does this, press X to counterblast for invincibility frames, because she will finish this off with an unblockable orange attack. After her orange attack is finished, she's open to attack. Sometimes Phantom Aqua will teleport in and just be walking and maybe laugh. When she does this, she's baiting you, but you can bait her bait. What I mean by that is, she wants you to attack her so she can surprise you with a counter. But if you attack her once and then cartwheel away, you will avoid her counter and she'll be walking again. Since she's walking again, attack and cartwheel away again. Oh, she's walking again. Attack and cartwheel away one more time and she'll stand there, but this time she's actually open to attack. Get her. Phantom Aqua can also teleport in straight away with an orange attack. You need to cartwheel away from this first one on reaction. After she opens with that first orange attack, don't be fooled, this orange attack sequence is not over yet. If she comes in with the first one, she will always follow up with 2 more of those after a couple of seconds, which you need to be ready to cartwheel for. After those 2, don't be fooled, this orange sequence is still not over yet. I count to 3 because about 3 seconds later, she will come in with 3 more orange attacks. After that barrage of 3, her orange attack sequence is now over. She will always do them in that order. 1 single strike, wait a couple seconds, then do 2 strikes, then wait a couple seconds, and then she'll come in with 3 orange strikes. So if you remember what's coming, you'll be safer in the long run. When she does this, please remember to time your cartwheels to her appearance. Do not spam cartwheel. This is not original birth by sleep and you can get punished for that. Also, just to be clear, when she retaliates after your combo with that orange attack of hers, that does not count as a part of this sequence that I'm telling you about now. That is its own retaliation entirely. When she appears out of the blue with an orange attack, then that does mean she's going to be going for that 1, 2, 3 sequence. After you get about 2 HP bars down on Phantom Aqua, she is now able to use her Desperation move on you. Her DM starts when you see her go into Spellweaver, but she will do the same thing every time, so as long as you know what to do, you can handle this easily. After she goes into Spellweaver, she will try to shoot you. Notice the orbs are orange. That means they are unblockable. When she shoots, cartwheel towards her. She always shoots 3 times, so do the cartwheel towards her 2 more times after the first. After this, she's gonna stay away for a second and you'll hear this laugh. About a second after the laugh, get ready to use Barrier to block all the clones attacking from the right. Then, she will cartwheel twice. After the second cartwheel, block all the attacks coming from the left this time. After that, she will cartwheel once towards you. Block again. Pay attention to the hits you're blocking this time. After you see the barrier block 2 hits, press circle to jump because she will appear shooting you from all directions. After that jump, I like to use double flight and then immediately barrier again. Now, all you have to do is listen. Keep your barrier out during all these physical attacks and wait for her to appear in a straight line in front of you. When you see that line, listen closely for Phantom Aqua's voice. As soon as you hear her say something, that's when you press the X button to use Counterblast for invincibility frames. After this, fall to the ground. We're almost through the DM. Now she's using the Finish Spellweaver all around you. This part is simple. When you see those 3 Spellweavers starting to close in on you, press square and use Barrier and then look closely. Wait for Phantom Aqua to bend down into this position right here. When you see that, that's your cue to press X and use Counterblast for invincibility. If you did it successfully, you will take no damage from the finish, and she will be open to attack. Combo her, but after your first finisher, make sure you let her land, and then begin your second combo. After you attack her with these combos, if she just did her first ever Spellweaver, she's always going to laugh. This laugh is a signal that she is about to use her Blizzaga spell. As soon as she reappears, lock onto her and use Thunder to cancel her spell. This is very important. If you don't cancel that spell, she can mix orange attacks with her Blizzaga, making it extremely hard to dodge if you're unlucky. So from now on, whenever you hear that laugh and she's nowhere to be found on screen, be prepared to use Thunder to cancel this move. Once you get her down to around 2 bars of HP left, she will do her Spellweaver DM once again. You know the drill, nothing's different. After you get through the Spellweaver, she will now be in her final phase of battle. Everything I told you about her attacks from earlier in the fight still apply, but now for these last couple of bars, she's gonna add in 2 new attacks. Her first new attack is this very scary lunge from all angles. It's hard to react to, but when you hear her yell like this, you can barrier or cartwheel out of the way, and if you manage to dodge this attack, she will actually be open for you to attack. Oh yeah, and take note, before this phase, she would always only retaliate with that one orange attack. If you combo her in this phase, it is possible for her to retaliate with this scary lunge attack when you hit her revenge value, so just be prepared for that. Her other new attack is when she teleports in with her aerial spiral. Again, this is a move that's harder to react to. When you see it, you want to get that barrier out. If your barrier is out after the aerial spiral has began, she will get staggered after a few attacks, and you can jump out of your barrier and she will be open to attack. Other than those two new attacks, she is unchanged from the earlier phases. So remember the tips I gave you for those ones too. Keep up the proper reactions to all of her attacks, and eventually, congratulations, you did it! You have conquered the hardest boss of the game, the Zodiac Phantom Aqua. I hope this guide has helped you to defeat the boss and get that in the mirror objective. I've been SirAllam1, and I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.